Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and we're gonna test out Metamucil. I don't know why I find this both the funniest thing ever and want to do it. Hank Green did a video about how much he loved Metamucil, and I thought it would be fantastic and hilarious as my mini influencer to try out Metamucil. And I don't know why I find it so funny. This is a real product that people use, that people like Hank Green like enough to promote it. So, I was in a mood and everybody's been asking me why I want to go find Metamucil, and I did it. I found it. Yeah, I found the orange smooth flavor, and I did use it yesterday, and I'm gonna try and use it for a couple weeks, or basically use it up, and see what happens, because he said it would change my life, and I want to see what happens. So, it's got a couple options about how you can do it. Yeah. They talk about starting with like a tablespoon and working up to 2 tablespoons, up to 3 times a day. It's supposed to do all sorts of magical things. Let me list them. So it's a fiber supplement with psyllium husk. It's supposed to make you feel less hungry between meals, maintain healthy blood sugar levels, lower cholesterol, and promote digestive health. Yeah, I assumed it was going to do the less hungry and the digestive health, because that's just a thing that fiber does. It helps fill up your body so you don't feel like you have as much room for other food. It helps promote healthy portion size because you're not overeating, because you don't have the space in your stomach to just eat and eat and eat, because you've generally filled it up a little bit with this, because most people are overeating, or at least overeating certain parts of their diet. And then digestive health, yeah, fiber helps move stuff through, or as my mom calls it, the roughage moves stuff through your system. I was surprised by the blood sugar and lower cholesterol aspect, but I don't know where they're bringing that claim from. I don't know if it's something that necessarily the Metamucil itself is going to do, or just having it as part of your diet is going to make your body process the food a little more slowly to stop or minimize spikes in blood sugar. And the cholesterol might also be tied into the fact that if you're using this as a supplement, you're probably using it to help cut out some other foods that will affect your cholesterol in the different way, in, spiking it. So I don't know if that's something that it does itself, or the way it's being used is helping it do that. So, I don't know. I didn't do that much research. I went to my local grocery store and found it, and then I bought it. Which I was surprised that this was not in the adult nutrition section with like all the stuff that you can, it's like in the pharmacy section, at least in my area. It's in the pharmacy section, and they have like an adult nutrition section which has like supplements and like Ensure and all this stuff that you can add into your diet if you're not getting it. So, like shakes with extra minerals and stuff like that. This is over in the, like, it's hidden at the bottom of the laxative section, which I wouldn't consider it a laxative. It's a fiber supplement, which sounds more like adult health than, because it's not forcing you to go any faster. It's just supposed to give you some extra fiber. Anyway, whatever. So I have been using it for 1 day now. It does not taste bad. I was expecting it to taste bad and to have a really grainy texture. It does not. It kind of tastes like Tang, at least the flavor I got, and it does dissolve really quickly. And I did test out taking it to work. I threw some in like an old water bottle, just the amount of powder, and I put some water in it and shook it up, and it worked just fine. So this is a viable option for me to use 3 times a day and not hate it. And I'm excited. I'm also going to link Hank's video here, or here. I don't know which one it is. I think it's that one. So you guys can see it, because A, I love the Vlogbrothers. B, he's very excited about this, and he's insistent that it's going to, change your life. And I'm going to see if it changes my life. I've had higher fiber diets in the past, actually kind of recently, and they've been very helpful for how my body processes things and feels better. But I've been lazy, and I've moved to the same calorie content, but in more like carb-based foods. So instead of having a smoothie in the mornings, I've been having a bagel, which has the same calories based on how I make them, but the bagel doesn't have nearly the same fiber in it. So hopefully this will help out with the things it does, and supposedly it's going to change my life. So let's see what happens. I hit myself in the face with that. Let's see what happens. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi guys. So, I haven't really done any check-ins, but I bought this and I used it up. It's empty. I actually really liked it enough that if I can get two hands, I bought a bigger version of it because I have been liking this. I was hoping I was going to like it because I do like when somebody tells me, hey, try a thing, it's going to do awesome, and then it does awesome. I like it. It is pretty awesome. So, I don't know how much you guys care or worry about your fiber content and the regularity of your digestive system, but it helps. I've done it in the past using higher fiber diets, a lot more plant stuff and stuff like that, which I am still trying to do. I like to incorporate a lot of plants and fruits, vegetables, things into my diet because it just, generally I feel better when I'm eating a bigger ratio of plants to, bacon, but I still do like bacon, so I try to average it out, and that's just a personal thing. I feel better. I don't know, I feel like anytime I have like a bunch of fast food or like really, really processed food, I just feel gross. Like I get this weird gross feeling, like I can feel whatever preservative chemical things they put in it. I don't know. It might just be a mental thing, but I feel better when I eat things that I can see all the parts going into and cook myself. So, mini rant done. But, I did want to talk to you guys about how, I think it took 2 weeks for me to go through this. So this was, I think, $12, $13. Big boy was, I think, $23. So this should last me quite a bit of time. Yeah, this is 20.3 ounces, and this is 48.2 ounces. So, more than double. I liked it. I was going for a tablespoon 3 times a day to kind of like go with my meals, because I also have a habit of eating a lot of something, even if I don't need it. I am that person where I'll make it like a delicious food, and then I'll eat way more than a portion because it was so yummy. And then later my stomach yells at me for having too much in it. So I was hoping to do some of that moderating by drinking that before meals so that I would then not have as much space to use on foods that I don't need as much of. So some of that helped, some of it didn't, because like my breakfast is a bagel. I'm not going to stop 2/3 of the way through my bagel unless something else bad happens. It's not going to be like, oh, well, I've hit my full limit. No, I'm going to eat my bagel because I like bagels. And my lunch is already pre-portioned because I bring it into work and only have whatever I bring into work. But it does help with dinner, like if I come home and I'm like munchy from work or something and I want to eat a whole bunch, drinking the Metamucil does kind of give me something to do while I'm prepping the rest of my meal. So I can, mix that up, pound it, and then have something in my stomach for my stomach to do while I'm cooking whatever I'm having for dinner. So that was nice. There is an adjustment period. It's a really quick one. They did talk about how, you will have some weird poops for the first couple days, and you do, because your body's adjusting to the higher fiber content. So, not like diarrhea, but like more urgent poops where you're like, I gotta go now, because the body says we're going now. And so you go. And then I did have some extra gassiness. But again, that was all done in like the first 2-3 days. And then my body just went back to normal processing pretty good. It does help with things like sometimes if you change your diet or feel a little bad for a couple days, you have a little feeling like you're not processing things through. Didn't have any of that because no matter what I did day to day, I had a certain base level of fiber, which I liked. Yeah. At some point, I might try the knockoff version just because it's a little cheaper, and I want to know if the taste is any difference. I got Orange Smooth. It tastes like Tang, and I like Tang, so that helps a lot. But I think the knockoff version also is orange flavored, so who knows? But I like it. I'm going to be keeping it in my diet for now because I like it. Also, I like the normalization of old people things, because there's a lot of things that old people are doing with their hygiene and their diet that are useful. Like, people have these like stereotypes of old ladies putting on all these creams and all this stuff. Okay, but if you have a really good skincare routine, you need a lot of creams, and if you have really dry skin, you need those thick moisturizers and all that stuff. Like, it shouldn't be stigmatized to take care of your skin. It shouldn't be a weird thing that you have a fiber supplement. It helps you. It's good. It's not any more magical when you're older. It's just that older people have figured it out. So, thank you, Hank, for letting me know about this and promoting it, because now I have a new thing to add into my diet that I think is going to be really helpful. As for the cholesterol and heart health and blood sugar levels, I don't really know how that works. I already have pretty base level good cholesterol. My heart is still functioning just fine. I don't have anything like prediabetes or anything where like the managing blood sugar levels would really stand out for me. And whether or not it does it, like sometimes you eat foods and you can kind of just like feel it spiking your blood sugar and like you're getting jittery over it. And sometimes you can kind of feel that you're processing different foods more slowly. But I don't know if that's because I had good food or because this was doing something to help me process those foods at a better rate. Because it could just be that we ran out of candy at the office, and that's probably why we weren't feeling as sugary. We did run out of candy at the office, and I've been avoiding buying more because I think we can trim it down. But when we have a lot of candy, everybody gets excited, and we get all the candy. So I may buy some candy and then not tell anybody unless they specifically ask that we have candy again. Because people come by my office and get candy. They just do. Because they know if they're having a bad day and they really want a piece of candy, I've got candy. So, overall opinion is I like it. I'm going to keep using it. I'm excited, and I'm just going to try and avoid any potential looks I get when I'm buying Metamucil, because, then again, that's one of those things people are like, what you doing? And everybody was like, hey, I gotta find I gotta go to the store, I'm trying to find some Metamucil, and they'd be like, but why? I actually did end up playing the whole, Hank's whole video for my mom, because she was like, why do we have Metamucil? What is this? Did Dad get this? Because my dad takes fiber supplement pills, and she's like, you guys and your fiber worries, and I'm like, okay, but I'd rather have the right amount of fiber than not. So, I like it. I think it's going to be one of those things like oats, when young people got all excited because they realized oats are good for you, and you can put them in stuff like smoothies and overnight oats, and like eat them in a good way, but also have them give them all the good effects, because if you're not eating oats, oats are really good for you. They're also really good for your cholesterol, for how you process stuff. They've got a lot of fiber. They're good. Eat your oats. So, hopefully this was fun for you guys, or interesting. I felt like the need to do the YouTuber thing and test the thing, so I tested the thing. Thank you. Thank you, Hank, for letting us know about this. Everybody, if you're not watching Vlogbrothers or either John or Hank's individual things, I don't know why you wouldn't be. They're amazing. And hopefully you learned something about the effectiveness of Metamucil, or my opinions on how I liked Metamucil. Yeah, so, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.